Okay, guys, we have more news in the Deion Sanders to the NFL saga story. So this morning, a report came out that says Deion Sanders would almost certainly accept if he was offered the Cowboys head coaching position. Now, just to recap what we've been dealing with here, guys, the story at first is that Deion Sanders had expressed interest in the Raiders head coaching job, right? Then the Raiders come out and say there's zero interest on their end in Deion Sanders being their next head coach. And I'm paraphrasing some of this, but this is basically the story. Then there's a conversation or a report comes out that Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders were actively talking about the Cowboys head coaching position. Next, a little time after that, Deion Sanders comes out himself and says, paraphrased, that he talked to Jerry Jones and that it's very intriguing, right? He said his heart's in Colorado for the Buffaloes, but it is intriguing when you talk to Jerry. Paraphrasing again, and then this article comes out today. We're about to dig in here in a second and dive into the details of this article that says Deion Sanders would accept the Cowboys head coaching position and offered. Before we dive into it, guys, make sure you smash that like button. That's going to help get the video out to more Big 12 fans. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We put out a ton of Colorado content, a ton of Big 12 content, whatever you're into, Big 12 football related. This is the spot for you. Let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at this article where Deion Sanders is reported to, that he would accept the Cowboys head coaching position if offered. Okay, guys. And so the details are that Ed Werder, NFL Hall of Famer, McCann Award winner, ex ESPN reporter, has made a post that regarding Deion Sanders, I'm being told that he would almost certainly accept if Jerry Jones offers to make him the next Cowboys head coach, that those around him are encouraging him to pursue it, and that Jones is enamored with the idea. So this story continues to gain traction, and it really feels like we are trending in the direction of Deion Sanders being the next head coach of the Cowboys. The fact that this is continuing to be brought up is really starting to intrigue me. Not only has Deion Sanders been tied to the Cowboys head coaching search, he has personally addressed it and not said no, right? When he addressed it, it sounded like he was considering it at the minimum, right? And you guys can watch the last video I made talking about the past few articles. I've made a video on each one. But it seems like there is a lot of momentum here. And guys, don't forget, Deion Sanders was a superstar for the Cowboys. He was a Cowboys guy. He was, Deion Primetime Sanders. A lot of that prestige was built with the Dallas Cowboys. So I really want to know what you guys are thinking. Please comment down below. Do you guys think that Deion Sanders would take the head coach job? And this is whether you're a Big 12 fan or a Colorado fan. Let me know what you're thinking. Where is your mind right now, the heat gauge? What are the odds that Deion does take the job? I'm going to give you guys my take, though, where I'm at, where yes or no on Deion taking the Dallas Cowboys job. I mean, from this, the people around Deion Sanders are saying he's super interested in the job, and it also sounds like it hasn't technically been offered yet. I'm going to go ahead and say that if Deion Sanders was offered the Cowboys head coaching job, that he would take it, and I'm going to explain why. So I've mentioned this multiple times when I've been talking about Deion Sanders. If you guys have kids, you're probably aware of how special it is to be able to coach your kids, but more than that, to be able to coach your kids at a high level and experience high levels of football success with them, like the Power Four college football level, like Deion was able to do at Colorado with Shador and Shiloh. What an awesome experience for him. And you could tell he is a family man through and through. But then on top of that, to be able to follow your kids into the NFL and not just coach them at the college level, but coach them at the NFL level. And if we circle back, he had the opportunity to bring him and his kids to a higher level of college football, where he was, at the FCS level and got to bring them up to the FBS level. And he made that move. And so I don't think it's completely out of character, completely out of the box to suggest that Deion Sanders would go with his kids, right? It's like this it makes sense. He's able to protect his kid in a way from the harm of the NFL and the dangers of the NFL by being there with him. I think it'd be a huge jump. I think a bigger question is also, would Deion see the same level of success? And the reason I bring that up is Deion was able to recruit some big time stars. And not that at the NFL level, having a big name, it would help you get bigger names. Like some players would want to come play for you, but at the college level, it is very much that like his prestige brought a lot of money into the Colorado program, brought a lot of attention to the Colorado program, and he was able to bring players in because of that. Where at the NFL level, everything's equal. Everything is equal, right? It's there. Every team is allowed to spend the exact same amount of money. There's a salary cap. You can argue about how the salary cap works, but you know, in theory, they should be able to spend the exact same amount of money. So it I don't think he would see the same success. And I really believe that a guy like Deion Sanders has found his place as a college football head coach, using his prestige to pull in big players, to pull in big donors. And I really think that's a good spot for him to be. I really hope he does stay with Colorado. I think it's great for Colorado. I think it's great for Deion. But, you never know. We'll have to see how this plays out. If you guys could comment down below how you're feeling right now about the situation. Do you see Deion Sanders leaving? Do you think he's going to stay? I want to know what you guys are thinking. Also, before we get out of here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I am out of here. Go Big 12.